Hey guys, thought I would do a little bit of a tour update. I'm in my office right now, but I thought I'd give you kind of a walkthrough of the updated doll room, or the doll room as it stands today. But this is my office. I love this space. Some of my stuff. And there's my possum. These are all my dad's bowls and stuff that he made. And here's Nina. I finished Nina like the end of March. I have a light here on my camera in case you couldn't tell, because it's once we get in the doll room, it's a little bit funky with the way the light hits the cabinets. So, but I spent a whole bunch of time in here this weekend. So there was crap everywhere. All of these clothes were just on the shelf out, and every time I would go get something, not only could I not find it, but everything would fall all over the place. So I got these little shelf cubes, and all of the clothes, well, most of the clothes are in there. All the clothes that were on the shelves are in there. And then I still have like some boxes that I kept from box openings that also have overflow, like mostly the clothes that came in those boxes, and then some extra. And my strollers up here. I have like doll kits and stuff's still kind of crammed. Supplies for painting dolls and my bookshelf. So, yeah. And then you come to the bathroom. So then you come through into the doll room. There's one of my favorite things is that fireplace. Put that on every morning. Liesel's over here by the door. Liesel Olivia and this cute little Pashiko kitty. I got some more of my artwork hung too. My Fabian's Finest Freaks dolls. This, well, first of all, look at this Fisher Price spirit board. I got that over the weekend, and isn't that the coolest thing? Off Etsy, up next to my antique dolls. I did fill up more of the space on top of the cabinets too. This side here is these two cabinets are dolls that I made. Of course, I still have Nina in the other room, and then I have another cuddle baby, Leviathan. He's a cuddle baby. I named Sammy. He's upstairs on the main floor. But they're mostly in the order that I painted them. There's a Maddie that I never put on a body or anything. Zippy's still my favorite. Dominic was my first Ultimate Fusion baby. I feel like he experienced red fade. He looks kind of like gray. And then we have my vampire and Adrian, Rosemary's baby, and Sophia, my zombie doll. That's a little porcelain doll that I repainted. Oh, and I did a partial silicone. That was a trip. She came in okay, but we had some hiccups there. It was a learning experience. That's my prototype Noah by Cedrine Perret. There's Alexa. I kept his name Noah. And Nikolai, he's a full body silicone. Little Walter. Lily Diddy. And Moose, aka Maria. Oh yeah, and down here we have Dexter. He's an Arena K doll. He's clay, ball jointed clay baby. That is little Saren, which means star. She's a little tiny full body silicone baby. Lucille Monet. Sorry about the light there. Lucille Monet. And that's Antonia. And Siggy Joy. And of course, Veda. My Veda Jane. My favorite girl. This is Damien. And Edith. AKA Edie. And then this is Danny Laverne. She's a partial silicone. And over here, Jovi. Well, Jovi Bliss. Elliot Maeve. See if we can't get the light. There we go. Elliot Maeve and Frankie Bonbon and Brewster. And that's my girl, Amity. Sailor Schwa with a little ratty from Ratberry. Rin Lolina, her gorgeous eyes. I've mostly been calling this baby Georgie. She's a cuddle baby as well. Isn't she awesome? And Betsy. And here is Emmy. She's the newest one to join. Emmy, 18-month Emmy toddler. This doll was named Ruby by her artist. I might call her Bernadette though. She's so cute. And Meryl. And Ray. Ray has this really cute fox hat that came with this outfit, but I don't want to leave that because I let the dolls go for a long time usually with outfits. That's a rich color, that like burnt umber color. I didn't want that to bleed onto her vinyl. Furiosafia, beautiful. And Gilmore, Mr. Happy Gilmore. Anastasia doesn't have a different name yet. She is a silicone cuddle baby with quarter limbs by Old Hour, Anastasia, and painted by Old Hour. This is Rua and Vesper and Silas Pope. Hold on, give me a moment, my Viking girl. Oh, Lagertha, Gertie. Prue Gumdrop. Kevin! We have little Oscar. He's also a full body silicone. And my Dallas, that's Reagan Eloise. These two are just blankets. Now those are, there is a birthday doll that will be coming next month. And she's standing, so she might take up two. Before we get over to all the art dolls, this is little Mercedes. She's my Romy Stridum silicone. So the shades do come up, obviously, but then I have the direct sunlight on the dolls, so they're down. So we're just going to deal with this lighting. And I'm just going to kind of show you my art dolls. This is Sweetheart. She's another repaint of a porcelain doll. My newest art doll. I'm infatuated with her. She's an alien. I call her the Alien Queen. I love her so much. Mulder. Bruce. That's Bruce, the little zombie boy. And Dolly is the voodoo doll. That doll's name is Tessa. And then we have Rosary. And I'm going to forget what I called her. Lilith. I think I named her Lilith. And that is Gwynnie from The Good Wife. That's the artist name. And of course, Edward Scissorhands. Raggedy Ann. My two Alice in Wonderland themed dolls, two different artists. Cardin Cheeky and Dolky. Cardin Cheeky and Dolky dolls. And that's Dead Ed. Both of these are Loopy Boopy, I think. is the artist. And there's my Lego up. And then over here, I named her Hannah. This is my Vasa Bika doll. She's a repaint of a, I won't remember the manufacturer, like the doll brand. It's a Sissel Skill. That's it. Sissel Skill. And I'm sure I'm pronouncing it incorrectly. But she's a repaint with a new wig. And there's my recliner, and that's it. So this is my happy space, my happy place. So you can see we filled up the spot, right? And that's about it, guys. So that's the update to my doll room and collection. I'm only aware of one more doll coming in. I have a couple of these dolls here for sale in my Reborns, but if they don't sell, that'll be okay because I love them. But you can always check out my Reborns nursery to see who I have for sale. I've been selling less lately than I used to, that's for sure. But now that I've got a nice full collection here, we'll see what happens next. That's it. I hope everybody's having a good Monday, good start to the week. We're sending out lots of love, guys. We'll be back soon. Bye for now.